And let's get into this interview. A delegation of the Ex-Political Prisoners Association has strongly come out in support of President Jacob Zuma. The EPPA met the president at the Union Buildings in Pretoria. The association says the increasing attacks on South Africa's young democracy can no longer go unaddressed. It says nobody has captured the state, and our freedom will not be sold to the highest bidder or the latest tender funder. The association welcomes the recent judgment of the Concourt on Nkandla and accepts the president's apology, but it takes issue with those who criticize the president, calling for his removal. To tell us more, we are joined from our Pretoria studio by EPPA Deputy National Secretary Mpho Masemola. Mpho, thank you for joining us. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Leanne.
All right, let's just get a little bit of background on your organization. What are the objectives of the organization and the kind of makeup of it?
Yeah, Leanne, the Ex-Political Prisoners Association was formed at the behest of Comrade Nelson Mandela, Ahmed Kathrada, Govan Mbeki, and the rest of ex-political prisoners. And it was launched in Robben Island in 1995 by the majority of the ex-political prisoners. The main objective of the association, it was to address the socio-economic problems that are affecting actually the ex-political prisoners. Remember, after our release from prison in 1991, many comrades actually were unemployed, they did not have houses and medical aid, and also the funeral benefits.
Okay.
So that were the aims and the objectives of the association.
Let's move into the actual crux of what you're saying. You have come out in full support of President Jacob Zuma, despite everybody, voicing their opinions against the president. Tell us why. Why are you supporting President Jacob Zuma?
Yeah, Leanne, our statement is very clear, actually, that we for the past year, we have experienced, actually, an escalation of vitriolic attacks on the president and also on the movement as a whole, that is the African National Congress. So we sat down and then we said we are not going to be quiet anymore, because these things of escalations of, attacking President Zuma and the ANC, actually, those counter-revolutionary elements, they are not attacking Comrade Zuma per se. They are attacking the ANC in order to, to come out with what we call an alternative to the African National Congress. So we have seen a number of them calling themselves concerned citizens, and then what disturbs us, Leanne, is that these doomsday prophets are well known to us, you see. Some are even paraded on the media as analysts who are supposedly in touch with the people. And, we have seen their type before in the apartheid structures. Okay. As some of them were paraded. I mean, they were apartheid apologists. And, currently, they are now.
I'd just like to interrupt you for just 1 second. I mean, you're talking about, people of this nature, and yet, in your explanation as to what your organization does, you mentioned one individual who was one of your, I suppose, founding members, somebody who was a part of you, and that is Ahmed Kathrada. Now, you're talking about a group of people that are speaking out against the president. Ahmed Kathrada is one of those people who, in his words, said, "I know that if I were in the president's shoes, I would step down with immediate effect. I believe that is what would help the country find its way out of a path that it never imagined it would be on, but one that it must move out of soon." How do you explain something like this? How do you put somebody like Ahmed Kathrada in and amongst the individuals you're talking about?
Yeah, Leanne, Ahmed Kathrada is the stalwart of the African National Congress. We respect him very much. And is one of the, those kiddas that were there during the Rivone trial. And then he's one of, he was the first chairperson of the Ex-Political Prisoners Association.
Yes, we know that, yeah.
But now we were quite disturbed by Ahmed Kathrada because he was the one who taught us about organizational discipline while we were in Robben Island during political education classes. And, belonging to a political organization, organizational discipline. And then Ahmed Kathrada is the member of the African National Congress. What surprises us is that Ahmed Kathrada chose to speak outside of the structures of the African National Congress, you see. So we became so disturbed of saying, but to Comrade Kathy, because he was the one who was emphasizing, with due respect, that when people are having grievances, they should be able to use the internal structures of a political organization. But subsequently, he was doing the vis-a-vis. And 2 weeks ago...
All right, very quickly, carry on.
2 weeks ago, we met with the Kathrada Foundation while we were advancing the cause of the Palestinian liberation struggle. And then they did not raise these issues with us. But we as the association, we are prepared to meet with him so that we can be able to seek clarity with regard to them.
I mean, we talk about individuals, former presidents as well. We talk of Cheryl Carolus, we talk of Trevor Manuel, we talk of Zwelinzima Vavi, we talk of the churches, we talk of many, many organizations. And your organization has basically said you are not interested in their opinions and they must stick to doing what they do. Even though the president who has broken the oath of office apologized for that, you've accepted his apology, and yet people are still concerned about the organization. Are you not concerned at all? Let's just make this our closing question.
Leanne, we are all concerned about what is happening in the country currently. Our country is in crisis. And then we cannot allow, a situation where anarchy prevails. And then people moving out, members of the ANC organizing, people outside of the structures of the ANC. We have seen the church leaders, approaching the ANC and then talking to the ANC and refusing also the apology from Comrade Jacob Zuma. But now we ask ourselves that, what we would like to say or to give a message to the SACC, we are saying they must go and read Matthew chapter 18, verse 22, on the principles of forgiveness. Because we as the association, we have accepted the apology from President Zuma. But they still refuse, actually, to accept the apology. But now we are saying, if people wanted to contest an election, therefore they must form the political parties. The Cheryl Carolus, the Trevor Manuel, let us go and meet them at the ballot box. The elections are coming on the 3rd of August. If ever they wanted to contest the African National Congress, then let them form a political party of their own. And then let the people of this country prove them that whether they will support them at the ballot box.
All right,
instead
let's leave it there. Let's leave it there for this morning. Perhaps a call for those individuals speaking out against the president to form their own political party. Well, that's what EPPA Deputy National Secretary Mpho Masemola has suggested. Let's let the elections talk. All right, there you go.